Hello everyone and welcome back to TradeSmart. Today I brought you a simple 1-minute Bitcoin scalping strategy that surprisingly worked for me. Let's get right into it. So first go to TradingView and open up the Bitcoin USDT 1-minute chart. Then go into the Indicators tab and type in EMA. For this strategy we are going to use two different EMAs. So click on the exponential moving average 2 times. Now type in NNFX ATR and click on it. As usual, we are going to use this indicator for stop loss and take profit placements. Once you have all the 3 indicators on your chart, let's change some settings. First, click on the first EMA and set its length to 50 and color it yellow. Now go into the second EMA settings, set its length to 200 and color it blue. Finally, go into the NNFX ATR settings and set the TP value to 2 and the SL value to 3. Now go into the style settings. Once you're there, uncheck the main ATR and set all the line styles to step line. And with that, your chart is all set. Now let's see the rules for long and short entries. For a long position, first we need the 50 length EMA to cross above the 200 length EMA. This cross up shows the start of an uptrending period in the market. Then we wait for the price to pull back into the 50 or 200 length EMA and have at least one candle close under the 50 or 200 length EMA. This gives us a good value for entry as the asset is in an uptrend. Then we wait until a candle closes back above the 50 length EMA. Once that happens, we enter into a long position. Stop loss goes to the red NNFX ATR line, which is 2 times ATR distance, and the take profit goes to the blue NNFX ATR line, which is a 3 times ATR distance. Now there are 2 extra criteria you need to keep in mind. The first one is that we only take the first pullback entry after the EMA cross up. So if we took this long entry, but we got another pullback into the 50, and then a candle close above the 50 EMA, we won't enter into that position as this is the second pullback since the last EMA cross up. The second criteria is that we can't have more than 3 candle closing under the 200 length EMA when the pullback happens. If we have, the setup is invalid and we are looking for the next EMA cross up. For example, here you can see that the price had a nice pullback into the 200 EMA, but we had more than 3 candle closes under the 200 length EMA. In this case, if we would have entered on this position, it would have been a losing trade. Now let's see the rules for a short entry. For a short entry, first the 50 EMA needs to cross under the 200 length EMA. Just like with an uptrending period, this cross down means that we are entering into a downtrending period. After that, we need to see a pullback into the 50 or the 200 length EMA. Keep in mind that the pullback still can't have 3 candle opens in a row above the 200 length EMA. After the pullback, we need to see a candle closing under the 50 EMA. And that is going to be our short entry point. Stop loss and take profit placement is going to be the same, so stop loss goes to the red line and take profit goes to the blue line. Keep in mind that we only take the first valid entry point after an EMA cross down, then we wait for the next EMA cross down. I hope every rule is clear. If not, feel free to ask me down in the comment section. And now let's see the 100 backtest. And the results are in. If you like this type of content, don't forget to drop a like. After 100 trades on the 1-minute chart of a Bitcoin USDT pair, this strategy has made a 20% gain on the account with a 48% win rate. These results are pretty good for a 1-minute candle strategy. Now let's take a look at the equity curve. As you can see, first we had a sideways period, hovering around the break-even level. But after that, the strategy had a nice win streak, which was followed by another sideways period. In the last few trades, another nice win streak took place. This equity curve is not the best I've seen, but it didn't have huge drawdowns, and that's a big plus. And finally, what are my thoughts on this strategy? As I usually say, the lower time frame you use a strategy on, the higher impact the trading fees will have. The reason I never tested a 1-minute strategy is because it's almost impossible to trade these strategies on a 1-minute chart and still have a profit. Low time frame strategies like these can only have any chance on a trading platform with 0% trading fees or with binary options trading. Because of these reasons, I would not recommend using this strategy at all. But as always, none of my videos is financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. And with that said, thank you all for watching. For our premium scripts with bad trade entry signal filters, trading bot automatization and highly optimized settings, visit our Patreon page and become a Smart Trader tier member today. Have an amazing week and see you in the next video.